Hi, my name is Lillian Castillo and I am an actor here in Chicago. You may recognize me from Chicago's production of Comedy of Errors this last spring, or maybe Taming of the Shrew a few years ago, or Ride the Cyclone. I'm very excited that Shakes asked me to be a part of their Sonnet a Day project. The sonnet that I chose today is Sonnet 18, and I'll be reading for you in English and then in Spanish. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines by chance, or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. ¿Debería compararte un día de verano? Tú eres más encantadora y más agradable. Vientos tempestuosos sacuden los preciados brotes de mayo, y la época de verano tiene tiempos demasiado breves. A veces demasiado fuerte el ojo celestial brilla, y con frecuencia has atenuado su complexión dorada. Y toda belleza de la belleza en algún momento se aleja por azar o el curso natural sin ser recortada. Pero tú, verano eterno, no debería desvanecerse, ni perder posesión de esa belleza que tienes, ni la muerte jactarse de que deambulas en su sombra, cuando en líneas eternas hacia el tiempo vos creces. Mientras el hombre pueda respirar o los ojos ver, también vivirá esto, y esto te dará vida. I chose Sonnet 18 because it is literally the moment that I fell in love with Shakespeare. My family had moved to the States just 2 years prior, and poetry had really helped me a lot in learning how to speak English, because if you don't pronounce things correctly, they don't rhyme. So I heard about this poetry class that a teacher named Mrs. Page was teaching at my junior high, and she had us study, memorize, and recite multiple poems. And the second one we did was Sonnet 18 by Shakespeare. And to this day, I can recite it without even looking. I was pretending to read it for you. And it is the moment that Shakespeare came into my life and I fell in love. And it is the whole reason why I do theater now. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a beautiful day. Bye.